So next up was Tate Renner, 24 years old, from Nashville, Tennessee, and he sang Hurricane by Luke Combs.
Okay, so Tate, I need you to take this and really listen to what I'm about to tell you. I said, Tate, you can sing. Ain't no shadow of a doubt. You can sing. I said, but I feel like we've heard this voice many, 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 many times on The Voice.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what you can do to stand out on this show. We have a ton of strong male country singers on this season.
Right.
And I don't want you to get lost because I think you're really talented. Watch that you don't give too much grit, I put, because it takes away from the quality of your gorgeous voice. I want to hear what you sound like without the grit. I think if you add a little grit, and then pull it back, like kind of like Georgia did, kind of like Adam did. Like if you do that, I think it would be a lot more effective. I want to hear you sing without the grit because I think that is your real voice. I think it came off. It didn't sound. It came off a little manufactured because I felt like you stayed in the grit too long, and your voice to me didn't naturally sound like it wanted to stay there. If that makes sense.
It makes sense. I said it was kind of ironic that the name of this song was Hurricane, because that's exactly how his voice sounded. His voice sounded like a storm. His voice sounded like a hurricane. The thing that I thought was interesting was that his voice stayed there the entire time.
It did.
So could it be that is really his voice?
Could be.
Because it did not waver. It like literally stayed there the entire song, to the point where I was like, I think he just has this vocal damage storm sounding voice.
See, I don't think he does. That's why I want to hear without it.
I mean, we've only seen Mr. Tate once, so time will tell. Time will tell. I don't know. I found it interesting and really cool that he went to Belmont. We all know what Belmont is. Belmont, if you go into Belmont, you finna sing something. Like he said, if you walking around there and you can't play a guitar, you are of the minority. So I really liked the character and the storm in his voice, that storyteller grit. And I'm more interested now that you've said what you've had to say, James, to hear what he sounds like in the next round. So we'll see.
Yeah. So who did you pick?
So there, 3 coaches turned for him. Michael Bublé, Reba, and Snoop turned for him, and he picked Reba. I believe Tate was the one that was the redhead. So yes. Redheads unite.
Made it a point, and this be real.
Yes.
Okay.